ISTV English News. This is Panorama giving you the news. Let's see the headlines. International Day of People with Disability widely observed in Manipur. It is no longer the time to live with low moral, says Minister Mirabai. The detail. International Day of People with Disability was widely observed by different organizations, including the state government, at different places today. The main function was organized by the Department of Social Welfare at Kumanlampak, Kangsang. This year's theme is Sustainable Development, the Promise of Technology. Minister of Social Welfare A.K. Mirabai, Principal Secretary S.K. Dev Barman, Joint Secretary L. Navakishore and Director Dr. Rangidabali Waikom graced the function as the main guest. In connection with the occasion, differently able persons and students who won various medals in the Special Olympic Summer Games were given awards and encouraged. Speaking at the function, Joint Director L. Navakishore reminded that out of 100 persons in the world, 15 are persons with disability. The government is taking up a slew of special welfare measures for the people with disability. It is important to treat them well. Rangidabali Waikom talked about how to improve the status of the people with disability with the help of technology. Minister Mirabai, who was the chief guest at the function, said the previous sum of allowance and scholarship have been increased. The state and the central governments are taking up many special welfare schemes for the people with disability. Among them, the Disabled Merits Incentive Award is one. This award carries a grant of 30,000 rupees. Construction of a regional composite center for the people with disability is in progress at the Ilpat near the Deaf and Mute School. Construction of this center has been initiated after a team of the center came to Imphal and gave approval. Until the center has a place of its own, it will be accommodated at Takil for about 2 years. The Minister for the appeal to the people not to forget that the people with disability are helping in uplifting Manipur to a higher and better level. It is no longer the time to live with low moral, she said. International Day of People with Disability was also observed at the office of ZEO under the aegis of Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan District Project Office, Imphal West 1. DC Imphal West K. Radhakumar and Director Education S. L. Prabin attended the function, of which the theme is Sustainable Development, the Promise of Technology. Chief guest of the function, DC Radhakumar said, in efforts to bring development in a society, equal roles of men and women are vital. In addition to that, the role of people with disability is also equally important. That's why special steps are being taken all over the world to bring people with disability in conjunction with the changing times. It has been widely seen in the world that they can do extraordinary things. Recognizing their special abilities, the government has reserved special seats for them, DC Radhakumar pointed out. Director of REAMS, Professor C.H. Arun Kumar has said that nursing is the noblest profession. He said this at the 6th Foundation Day celebration of College of Nursing, REAMS, cum limb lighting ceremony held at the Jubilee Hall of REAMS today. Medical Superintendent Professor M. Amuba, Controller of Examination of Manipur University Professor N. Ibotombi, Registrar of Manipur Nursing Council K.H. Ratna and many others attended the celebration. Limb lightening of first-year students and oath-taking ceremony was also held. Chief guest of the function, Professor C.H. Arun Kumar, released a souvenir to mark the occasion. Addressing the gathering, K.H. Ratna said a core committee has been constituted to teach the nurses their duties in detail and to uplift them to a higher status. Other welfare programs for the nurses are also being taken up. Professor Arun Kumar said nurse is the noblest profession in the world. Nurses should perform their duty with dedication. Teachers of all Manipur Government College Lecturers Association staged a sit-in protest in front of DM College of Arts condemning the illegal appointment of principals at 3 government colleges along with other demands. Lecturers of 5 different colleges took part in the protest organized by Teachers Association of DM College of Arts, DM College of Commerce, DM College of Science, DM College Lecturers Education and GP Women's College. Talking to the ISTV News, Secretary General of the Association, Dr. K. Indramani, appealed to the authority concerned to cancel the illegal appointment of 3 principals in 3 government colleges in Manipur. New principal should be appointed as per API. Now to national and international news. In an embarrassment for Bharatiya Janata Party President Amit Shah, the Narendra Modi government today contradicted him on the Vardhan blast by saying there was no link between Sarada Chit Fund scam money and blast. The comment came in response to a question in the Rajya Sabha today. The Minister of State for Prime Minister's Office, Jitendra Singh, replied, "So far, investigation into Sarada Chit Fund scam don't show its money is routed to Bangladesh to fund terror activists." Amit Shah had at a rally in Kolkata on Sunday linked the Sarada scam to the recent Burdwan blast. Lok Sabha was today adjourned briefly as the united opposition created uproar demanding resignation of Union Minister Sadhvi Niranjan Jyoti from Prime Minister Narendra Modi over her controversial remarks. As soon as the House took off question hour, leader of Congress Mallikarjun Kharge said in an apparent sarcasm that it is a privilege that the Prime Minister is present in the House today. The Prime Minister must answer, chanted angry opposition leaders in Parliament today, demanding an explanation for why a Union Minister has not been fired despite her hate speech in Delhi over the weekend. She must be jailed, said Congress leader Anand Sharma. The Prime Minister was in the Lok Sabha today. Giving a statement on the recent foreign visits of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, External Affairs Minister Sushma Swaraj today assured the Lok Sabha that such trips will help us achieve the mission of a developed India. There has been a boiling controversy over Modi's visits abroad. He has often been referred to as NRI PM by opposition parties. Reacting to the issues, Swaraj said Modi's visit have helped boost bilateral ties and attract international investment in India. Swaraj also said the Prime Minister has been successful in signing various international pacts on energy and security cooperations during his visits. She also assured the House that the Prime Minister also raised the issue of black money during his meeting with heads of our other countries. In good news for India, the country has improved on its ranking in the Corruption Perception Index. In the data for the year 2014, India stands at 85th position out of 175 countries as compared to its ranking of 94 in 2013 out of 177 countries. There has been an improvement in the CPI score also for the year 2014. The score, which is 38 in 2014, was 36 in the year 2013. Poorly equipped schools, counterfeit medicine, and election decided by money have been stated as some of the consequences of public sector corruption. A Japanese space probe named after a falcon blasted off today, setting off on a 6-year round trip to an asteroid for samples that scientists hope will help reveal the origins of life. The launch of the Hayabusa 2, postponed twice because of bad weather, comes less than a month after a European Space Agency probe landed on a comet in a pioneering mission. Hayabusa means Peregrine Falcon in Japanese. The probe will map the surface of the asteroid before touching down, deploying small explosives to blast a crater and then collect resulting debris. The 3 founders of Hong Kong's Occupy Central movement have turned themselves into police over their role in pro-democracy demonstrations. Benny Tai, Chan Kin Man and Chu Yu Ming said they wanted to take responsibility for protests deemed illegal by authorities. But after a brief meeting, they left without being arrested or charged. Protesters have been demonstrating for 2 months over Beijing's restrictions on Hong Kong elections process. The protesters want China to scrap its plan to screen candidates for the territory's 2017 leadership election and want the Hong Kong government to renegotiate the political arrangement with Beijing. Australia captain Michael Clegg broke down in tears as he paid tribute to friend and former teammate Philip Hughes at the batsman funeral. Hughes, 25th, died after being hit by a ball during a match in Sydney. His death stunned Australia and prompted the rescheduling of the upcoming Test series against India. The service took place in Maxwell, where Hughes grew up, and was broadcast live on national television and on big screens in Australia's major cities. Well, that's all we have for now, but before we wind up, let's have a quick look at the headlines once more. International Day of People with Disability widely observed in Manipur. It is no longer the time to live with low moral, says Minister Mirabai. Thanks for watching our news, and for more updates, please stay tuned.